y'all doing? And welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
The storm is over now. The storm is over. I don't even remember the doggone nerve. The storm is over now. Come on, everybody, sing the song. It's over now. Who say won't put more on you than your heart could bear? Huh? He might not call when you want him. Hell, he might not call when you need him. Come on, church. Come on, take that. He might not call when you need him, bitch. Can I tell you something? Then Thanksgiving back on. Listen, they had done cut Thanksgiving off. Thanksgiving back on now. Oh, they had done cut slick rapping off. Shit, back on now. Hell, the broke hoes finna start talking about the broke hoes. Y'all ain't got no money. This oxtails finna go up. Huh? Crab balls bagging the fat, man. Ooh. What y'all thought they was? Trump say, well, go ahead on to keep the party going. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead on to sign out. Keep the party going. Y'all thought that y'all wasn't going to eat. Y'all thought y'all wasn't going to eat. What is good? What's happening? How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? Hold on. Shout out to Derek for the $2 cash app. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, y'all come on in, man. Come on in before I go to glory. Hey, glory. I can't even think of the song right now, but yeah. He may not come when you call, but he will respond to your voicemail, man. I'm trying to tell you something. Say chicken and watermelon. Atlanta's up in the building. What it do? East Oakland, California is here for it. Appreciate that right there. Man, y'all go ahead on and hit the like button. Do not be afraid. Geez, I hate when I eat before I come to work, but player be hungry and it is what it is. Got to be more careful. It's over, y'all. The storm is over now. The storm is over. All they got to do is just release Kelly, and it'll be powerful out here. That it'll be a new year out here in these doggone street. How's y'all doing? Did anybody die, though? Did anybody die from starvation, though? No, maybe sort of kind of damn it, they just ain't reporting on it because it's black folk. Is it something like that right now? Yeah, man. Oh, man. Didn't I tell y'all at the beginning of this right here, I don't believe that none of us is really going to starve because we as a people, humans will prevail. Didn't I have told y'all that? You're going to be all right? Y'all around here crying and boo-hooing and shit. I don't know. All that little fly shit. Grow up. Be a man. Be a woman. Told y'all wasn't gonna perish. I told y'all. So am I a prophet? Am I a prophet? I don't know. How do you become a prophet? Can you sign up for, damn it, can you get like a prophet degree or something like that right now? He say, Willie, I watch transportation entrepreneur videos to expand my business, waiting for you to come on. He say, thanks for the encouragement to start a business. That's what I'm talking about. He say, I've been getting in it since July 20 to 24. FEBT. I'm trying to tell y'all something. I'm glad that I'm here to help. Damn it. Because a lot of times, in case we really don't be understanding, we as a humans procrastinate. We all have procrastinated, and a lot of times it just takes something to just kick us in our butt and says, go ahead on and do that right now. You know what I'm saying? It be like that. I'm trying to tell y'all that, listen, I done procrastinated on a lot of stuff throughout my life, and I know that it takes stuff to go ahead on and push us on out there, man. But that's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. He said the store's gonna be crowded now. You know, which was strange because I had done saw a few things on TikTok and Instagram to where people was inside other grocery stores filming the empty grocery store. Be like, damn, it's quiet up in this piece. Walmart's has been quiet. People ain't been having no money. People ain't been having no goddamn stamps out here. It's gonna be this weekend gonna be real noisy. Gonna be real noisy. But I had done told y'all, if they go ahead on and give it back too soon, people ain't gonna change mentality. People, this shit done went right back to normal. Right back to normal. Here, I saw a few videos earlier where they talking slick. They talking slick out here. I told y'all. We back, baby. We back, and if any of you like to let a player borrow, share, if you would like to share some stamps. If you trying to get like your eyebrows or something done and you got stamps, if you trying to get like a new lace front or something like that, if you trying to get a Thanksgiving outfit and you got some stamps, like even swap no swindle, you know what I'm saying? If you're trying to do a little something, you know, just saying. I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They say they cried less about C-19. For real though. See, watch this. The reason that they cried less because it didn't mess with the stamps though. It didn't mess with the stamps. Imagine now if we would have had C-19 and they cut the stamps off. Ooh, it would have been riots in the city. Trying to tell you something. I am so proud of y'all. Y'all is still alive out here. It's a beautiful thing. It's really a beautiful thing. And we finna go ahead on and get into some news. Y'all, it is over. The shutdown is over. We can get back to doing fly shit that we were doing before the shutdown, you know, tricking. They say it ain't tricking if you got it, but you can go back to tricking. You can go back to selling monkeys and stuff like that, which I don't even know why y'all stopped selling monkey when they in a crisis. That really didn't make no sense to me. Remember, I do anything for my kids, and y'all didn't even much want to sling that monkey like that right there. Just as stupid. But you're grown. You your own person. It is what it is. Yeah. I like what you had on road. See, because you paying attention. Yeah, the shutdown is over. The shutdown done ended. Yeah. Until 2026. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Listen. We can be right back in the same boat in less than 2 months. We can be right back in the same boat in less than 2 months. Come January, they can shut this bitch down again. So at least I want y'all to do, because they say that y'all stamps and stuff is supposed to be in no later than like 48 hours, between 24 and 48 hours. You know what I'm saying? From the time that we had done put y'all back in the game. Hey, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. And put your head right back in the game out here in these streets. Yeah. Yeah. I hope y'all buy some rice and beans. Though. I hope y'all prepare yourself. Now, I do understand that y'all hungry from last week, so y'all finna eat up all type of shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Until you go to feeling better and stuff like that right there. which is gonna be stupid. You got to go ahead on and buy your rice and beans now. We still trying to teach out here. We still trying to teach and knowing that y'all gonna fall short of glory again. Use about $30-$40. Big bags of rice, some dried beans. Go ahead on and buy that before you buy anything like milk and all that little dumb shit. Rice and beans. Buy a whole bunch of that right there. And next month when you get those, buy the big bags of rice and dried beans. Just saying. Y'all listen to this right here. Go ahead.
The U.S. government is beginning to return to normal. Of course, this after a record 43-day shutdown. Finally coming to an end last night. President Trump signed a bill to end the shutdown hours after it was passed by the House. Natalie Brand has the very latest.
Shutdown-related air travel impacts aren't over quite yet. Airline sources tell CBS News it could take 24 to 48 hours to ramp back up to full service once the FAA lifts its flight reduction at 40 major airports. Still, travelers are breathing a sigh of relief that the weeks-long shutdown is finally over.
It's good that they're back to work. Hopefully things get done.
With everything going back now, so just seeing how things flush out. So we hope all goes well.
More than 670,000 furloughed federal employees are returning to work. 730,000 others worked without pay.
Remember a few days ago Trump had told you, if y'all don't get your ass back to work, I know something. Now y'all can go back to work feeling good.
The members that I represent, they are ecstatic. They are happy that the government is open. They can now get back to life. They can get back to business. They can make sure that there's food on the table.
They're
going to get back to doing the same shit that they were doing before the shutdown, which that's the problem.
The millions of Americans who rely on federal food assistance should see their full SNAP benefits soon. A USDA spokesperson told CBS News recipients in most states will get their benefits within 24 hours.
24?
That clock started with President Trump's signature on the funding measure late last night, but there's still a fight over Democrats' health care demands, which were not part of the bill.
The Affordable Care Act tax credits expire on December 31st. We have to continue to press our case to compel Republicans to deal with this.
They stop y'all from eating food, in case y'all don't know. Why people were saying, yeah, this weighs heavy on the Democrats, but the Republicans have some fault in it too. But the Democrats don't want the Obamacare to fall apart and stuff like that right there, because they say if they don't come to like an agreement to keep healthcare low, then it's going to be a problem come January, and they was willing to allow y'all to go hungry, to be starving, to try to win. And in the end, they just say, you know what, since the Republicans is promising us that we're going to talk about it, that we'll just go ahead on and concede. Yeah. They promised the Democrats that they're gonna talk about the health care. Don't even worry about it. Go ahead.
Trump Wednesday night said he would be willing to work with the other side on health care, but took aim at the Affordable Care Act.
All includes fixing the health care system that Democrats broke with the disaster known as Obamacare. Obamacare was a disaster from day one.
The Senate deal to end the shutdown included the promise of a vote on health care in early December.
See, it's going to be a promise of a vote in early December. A promise. Oh, we going to vote on it. I promise you we're going to vote on it. So in my mind, I was just thinking, well, maybe the government don't want Thanksgiving to be ruined. But now we got to think about, well, they don't give a damn about Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't really celebrate all together as family as for Christmas, but for Thanksgiving, people really come together for family type stuff. And damn it, if the grocery stores don't make no money for Thanksgiving, it's gonna be like a real setback. And then Black Friday is the next day. Shit, y'all, damn, we better come together and open up this year. We can't let everybody fail, man. No, we can't do that right there. So shout out to my president, your president, our president for going on and say, aye. The Democrats done came to the floor and said, aye. If y'all just pretty please, just promise that we gonna talk about it in December. Probably like, hell yeah. All right, cool. I promise. Democrats mad in the sun. Listen, I've been watching Democrats on TikTok and shit like that right there. How in the hell that they just gonna concede like that right there? Yada, yada, yada. They done had us out here hungry and all this stuff. People losing their jobs and people losing their houses and shit. For them to just say, all right, we were just playing. We were just joking. We serious about it? But, yeah. We're going to give y'all another chance to go ahead on and fix this right here. Now, as y'all come on in, y'all go ahead on, hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button, hit the like button, don't be afraid button. Do all that right there. Now, I had done saw something about somebody getting evicted, and I was like, what is this one right here talking about? Now, do I want to jump into this right here? Bam. Okay, so I'm going to do this one and the other one a little later. But I saw a TSA union leader says that some agents have been evicted from their homes due to the shutdown. And I'm like, it's only been 43 days. How fast do y'all get evicted out here? How fast do you get evicted out here for you to get evicted? 43 days. And yeah, the government been shut down for 43 days, but you didn't get your first You didn't get your first check on October the 1st. I'm talking about like for the TSA and shit like that right there. Fine. So that next check, you didn't get your money, but it's supposed to be paid up. Huh? How you get kicked out of 43 days when it's only been down for 43 days? With that last check that you had done got, you were supposed to pay your rent, knowing that there was not going to be another check. I get evicted already. So I'm going to say that right there for just a little bit later, man. I don't feel like 10 people down. They say, what are you just trying to tear people down out here in the doggone street. It's like, just because you ain't going through it and you don't really understand what you're talking about. I understand, bitch. I use logic. I understand what the hell going on out here. Huh? What are you talking about? What people should be able to do, but we passed that right there. People, they didn't do it and not in this position. Yeah, I'm trying to talk for the future. I'm trying to talk for the people who is behind us. And hopefully they don't fall short of glory like we have them fell short of glory because of the decisions that we done made, huh? So it's okay. It's all right you're going through a little something and other people not going through it. It's all right. Don't nobody think that they better than, no, well, hell, no. A lot of people think that they better than other people. Which, do y'all know that we was taught coming up, you shouldn't say that you better than somebody. And I be like, well, that don't make no damn sense when we is competitive as a people. Michael Jordan is better than basketball than me. I don't, well, he not supposed to think it? I don't so is a man thinking a man is or something like that right there. Shout out to David for the $5 super chat. They say the shutdown wouldn't have lasted this long if all the employees that were affected by the shutdown would have been like, I'm not working till I get paid. You got a real point. There was really no incentive. That like people didn't really feel the full effect of people being out of work. Well, people not getting paid. Because if all TSA would have said, I ain't going. If all of the air traffic control would have said, I ain't going. Congress would have had to come up with some overnight. Listen, if they shut down transportation, Congress would have had to do some that night. I promise you they would have. Because listen, y'all can be mad on each side, and this side don't want to do this, and this side don't want to do that, and we're just gonna wait until somebody come to the middle. Hell no. Shut down transportation. Shut down the electrical grid. We gonna come to an agreement tonight. I can almost guarantee you that right there. Because see, once you affect something that big, that huge, the stock market go to coming down. People go to losing billions. Not little petty little $1,000 that you got invested. No. Billions. People go to doing that right there. People go to jumping out of buildings and shit. Yeah. But people is just so afraid sometimes to take a real stand on something. Say, Willie, do they get back paid? Yes, for every hour that they work, they will get paid. That's how the shutdowns work. You just don't get paid now. But when we open the door back up to tell y'all to come on back in here, we got your checks. That's when you're going to get paid, you know. So I kind of look at it like this right here. Because I had to rethink something. I said, well, hell, if I work for like the federal government and they be like closing the government and like we can't get paid and shit like that right there, I really wouldn't be stressing it like that because I am a player who think about the future, and I would have had shit stacked up because that's how I get down. You know what I'm saying? To where now that I'm thinking, yeah, I would have continued to work because once they open it back up, I'm getting my money. You know what I'm saying? And they will open it back up. You know, you just got to tap into what you got saved. But once they open back up and they cut that once they cut the check, you cash that check, you slide that bitch back over to the savings. Huh? Yeah, see, because a lot of us, we have the mindset of, I worked this hard, I deserve to spend $1,000 on me. We got that little dumb ass. Damn it, we be selling that to ourselves. This is the excuse why we ain't got no money saved. Because I work too hard not to do nothing for me. Huh? I should be able to get these $300 shoes. Yeah, I work too hard. Yeah. You say, well, it fooled me once, shame on you. Fooled me twice, shame on me. Facts. You say, would Trump have fired the air traffic control like Reagan did? He said, I remember when that happened. Well, I don't think that Trump would have did. See, because of Reagan was back in the 80s and we didn't have like an air or a plane system so big like we do now back then. Like we didn't have it like back then. But you never know. You never know. What if Trump would have said F everything? Y'all fine. He said, I don't care nothing about flying. And he got planes and shit, don't he? He a billionaire, right? He used Air Force One. He used Air Force One, the military one, and all that fly shit right there. And Trump be like, everybody fired, meaning that he can't fly either. Oh, that'd be real, real deep right there. Yeah. Got to be more careful. He says some corporations in Chicago issued notice of intent to renters after 5 days late, depending on wording in the lease. Yeah, because see, and it always go back to, this is why you're supposed to have some money. This is why you're supposed to have some money. A lot of us who was like over like 30 or 35 or something, we was taught save for like the rainy days and stuff like that. And people that still don't do it. You know what I'm saying? But when things hit like that, but it goes back to, because you all been on your little paying little job and stuff like that, shit sweet, you know what I'm saying? I'm always be on my job, and we never think back to 2008 when this shit crumbled. Like we tend to forget real early. We tend to not be watching the news or Willie Williams show to keep pointing out that these companies is letting go 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 people. We tend to be like, well, at least it ain't my job. I know it ain't gonna happen on my job. They need me. Just be falling short of glory. You know what I'm saying? We got a family that want answers. We got a family that want answers because a family seeks justice. Family is seeking justice. Y'all come on in, hit the thumbs up button, man. I am Willie Williams. Thank y'all for joining the play. We also streaming live on Rumble and Twitter. Thank y'all. Like I say, hit that like button, hit that share button, man. Come on. Oh, jeez. Oh, I got a little chill. It's been cold in Florida. We got boots outside. We got boots. We got everything, boy. I'm trying to tell you, I got a blanket sitting right here. Cold as shit. But anyway, we have a family who want answers. A mom died in the alley. A mother died in the alley. Well, that's at least where the mother's body was found. It's in the alley. And this is in Milwaukee. This mother, this beautiful sister right here, was found shot dead. Here we go.
Shot dead, her body discovered in an alley.
A week later, who killed her remains a mystery. Tonight, we're talking to the family of Anaya Raymond. Someone found her body right behind a row of houses near 41st and Hampton a week ago. Her little boy found wandering that street 3 miles away.
Hannah Hilliard is live at the police headquarters for us tonight. Hannah, in 1 week in this investigation, we still have few answers.
Right, we do know that 7-year-old boy is safe tonight, but who killed his mother remains unknown. It is a question police here in Milwaukee are looking to answer, and so is the family.
I got a call saying they found my grandson wandering in the streets of Milwaukee.
It was Misty Raymond's first clue something.
If y'all don't shot that baby out for having her real, when the last time y'all seen them good curls like that right there? When the last time y'all seen somebody with a roller set? Y'all gotta tighten up out here. Go ahead.
My son wandering in the streets of Milwaukee.
It was Misty Raymond's first clue something was very wrong. Police putting out an alert with a photo of her grandson, who she's asked us not to identify. They had discovered the nonverbal child roaming the streets near 9th and Keith. No shoes, no socks. His mother, Anaya Raymond, nowhere to be found.
I tried to reach out tonight to see where she was. He's autistic. Maybe he got out the house or something, but that wasn't the case. And from there, something in my spirit just told me to call the morgue.
Something in her spirit say call the morgue. Didn't say like call the police, call like some cousins or something like that right there. Just go it on and call the morgue, baby. Now, I don't know if she knew that she was finna go on national television, or did the way that she curled her hair just immaculate. Listen, them curls still holding up all day and her hair shining.
What was it in your heart or your spirit to make you go there?
I was getting no answer from her.
And that's unusual?
Yes, very.
Just hours later, a woman found the boy's mother shot multiple times, dead in an alley near 41st and Hampton.
I saw the body, and of course, I took off running because the two called the police.
Those investigators still trying to identify the person who killed the mother of 3.
Night was fun, loving, outgoing.
Shot that baby. That baby got a Bentley tattoo. Listen, what y'all got to do better. Look. Shot that baby out for having a neck tattoo. I ain't saying people with neck tattoos, something wrong with them. I'm just like to point out people got neck tattoos. That baby got a Bentley. That's the B. That's the B with like the wings, like. Damn it, it's the emblem that be on the car. On her chest. Dang.
Outgoing. She had a lot of friends here. A lot of people that loved her.
Oh, she used to run track or something like that right there. That baby, see, now that's slim thick. That's slim thick right there. Yeah. Boy, y'all gotta keep that weight off you.
And right now, just me and my family, we want answers.
What would you say to the person who is responsible?
Come forward. Just come forward.
Misty now left looking to the sky for any sign of her daughter.
We always had this thing, if I go before her and she go before me, that she would beat birds. Any kind of birds, just birds everywhere. Yeah.
Have you been clocking the birds lately?
Yes, I have.
If I was to go before her or she go before me, then she'll be birds? I don't understand. What do you mean that she would be birds?
Before her and she go before me, that she would be birds.
She would be birds. So if she dies, she said that she would be birds. Birds? So you can be like more than one bird, like your spirit can separate into multiple? Go ahead, though.
Kind of birds, just birds everywhere. Yeah.
Have you been clocking the birds lately?
Yes, I have.
Misty out here still soliciting. Look at that baby. Look.
Birds everywhere. Yeah.
Have you been clocking the birds lately?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
And Hannah, Misty Raymond lives in Texas and rushed here to be by her grandson's side.
Yeah, Derek, and she tells me that she will remain here in Milwaukee until she gets those answers to help cover her travel expenses as well as this unexpected funeral that she now has to plan. She has set up an online fundraiser. You can find a link to that on the 12 News app.
Oh, we got a fundraiser. I ain't even much know. You say she a working girl and came up short again.
Hannah Hilliard leading us off live from downtown Milwaukee at police headquarters. And if you have information at home that could help investigate.
Well, if y'all know something, say something. Know something, say something. Remember, y'all call Crime Stoppers first, because that's who be having that little paper out here in these streets. I didn't know that there was a GoFundMe, but here, let's go ahead on and see this GoFundMe. Let's see what we got. Bam, click on this. Come on, work with me. Scroll all the way down to the end of it. They go to online fundraiser. Click that. Make sure I got it big. Do I get it big? I got it big. We up here. There we go. If y'all would like to support the family of Misty. Oh, I thought Misty was the mama. Well, if you, yeah. If support for Misty's family in this tragic time. They just need 4,000. So in my mind, they just gonna cremate that baby. They got 895. Remember, the Willie Williams Show also has a GoFundMe. The link is down there in the description. We still, damn it, I need some anonymous people too. That's what's up. You say, hi, my name is Misty. I just got the worst news any parent could get. He said that my grandson was found wandering in the street with no shoes on, and that my daughter was found shot dead and left in the alley. Say my heart and my head is so heavy with grief. That's what's up. She needs support out here in this street. Oh, look at that baby. Listen. Oh, they got pictures. Hold on. Oh, so it's the pictures that we had saw earlier. All right, cool. Bam. This was back in 21. They gave us a 21 picture. That's 4 years ago. Is we not taking pictures no more? Ladies, I need for y'all to take more pictures just in case y'all die. Take more pictures. Send them to like your mama and your daddy if you know who your daddy is. You know, so if y'all do just pass away, they can have some nice pictures to go ahead on and put up for the news and put on your obituary and shit like that right there. So they ain't got to put them club photos up. Y'all be wild and y'all club photos up. Y'all be bent all over and shit like that right there. Tooting your boot out. You know what I'm saying? And it's be on your obituary. You said, Willie, you said work to feed your churn, and that's what I think that baby was doing. Maybe this because she needed stamps and she had to go out there and really, I don't even much know. Maybe, man. Maybe. Come on in. Y'all hit this little thumbs up button. Because we have a hell of a story. We got a hell of a story because this story that I'm finna talk about now is gonna sound like an update. It's gonna sound like it's something new. It's really gonna sound like it's something, well, you would think that it's something new, but it's actually something old. This is something that just happened this year. Something that just happened this year has happened again. I know. Children is best left with their mama them. We have a mom who has been arrested after her 3 children was found living in squalor, living in horrible conditions. Yeah. Living in a little nasty little house. Only a loving mother can have her children living like this.
An unsettling child abuse investigation in Pontiac. 3 children found home alone living in squalor. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for 7 News Detroit at 6. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
Remember we did the story like earlier this year about the woman who left her kids in the house for 3 to 5 years. Oh, it happened in Pontiac too. Yeah. He might be cousins.
Mike Duffy. The details of this story are very disturbing. The sheriff's department says the 3 children were living among feces and rotten food. Tonight, their mother is charged with abuse and neglect.
Now, this may all sound very familiar to you. It is similar but unrelated to a case we reported on back in February. That's when a Pontiac mother named Kelly Bryant was arrested.
Remember Kelly them and they had to send the people up in the house to clean out the house? Yeah, huh?
Prosecutors say her children had been living alone for years in filthy conditions.
Again, unrelated cases, but the parallels are striking. 7 News Detroit reporter Ruta Olsenida is talking to the Oakland County Sheriff and also to neighbors to see if they noticed any red flags in this case.
The similarities in this new case and the Kelly Bryant case from earlier in the year are uncanny, and the sheriff says unacceptable.
Sadly, it's almost deja vu. You've got 3 kids once again in a house in deplorable conditions that, a stray animal would be illegal if you left it in a situation like that.
Yet another case of children living in absolute squalor in Pontiac, this time in an apartment here on South Francis Street.
Rotting food, feces and urine everywhere all across the apartment, on the floor. No, again, running toilet and plumbing.
Living at this
plumbing off. Look at where these good little mamas be living. Y'all need to go outside and put the bricks back in the building. Huh? Y'all been destroying the building. So listen. This is exactly what happened when white folks gave the projects to black folk. They destroyed the buildings, and now they wanted to look at what the government had to put us in, and they use it as a project. We created ghettos. That's really what happened. In case y'all don't know, under the definition of squalor, the state of being extremely dirty and unpleasant, especially as a result of poverty or neglect.
Apartment was a 12-year-old girl and another boy and girl, both 9 years old. Last Friday, the eldest daughter called 911, believing there was...
I thought that was a church. I was like, ooh, what type of building? Damn, y'all got to do better.
A break-in. While that was determined to be unfounded, deputies and girl both 9 years old. Last Friday, the eldest daughter called 911, believing there was a break-in. While that was determined to be unfounded, deputies instead found their living condition and no parent or guardian around. Neighbors say that sounds on par with what they've seen. The children outside at all times of the day and night with no parental supervision.
Children outside all day and night, no parental vision. No parental vision.
I always thought something was going on. I say they can't be in there with no parent and they're outside like that on a school night.
Deputies later located the mother, 31-year-old Terry Tremise Johnson, in...
Terry Tremise Johnson. Terry Yamis. Jesus. Do y'all think that she black or do y'all think she white? Oh, hell, y'all already saw the picture.
Ann Arbor. She was taken into custody and was arraigned Wednesday on 3 counts of second-degree child abuse. While at first receiving a $250,000 bond from the judge during her arraignment, she became agitated, and that was quickly changed.
Apparently, she thought the bond that was set was too high, inappropriate, or whatever her situation in her mind was, and became angry about it and was trying to throw chairs in the video arraignment and act out. And the magistrate was going to have none of that and changed it.
She acted out in the courtroom because she did not believe that her bonds should be that high. I got something to say about that, but go ahead.
To no bond.
If this case sounds familiar...
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at that. No. Look at that. You know what's crazy? She's still going to get peed in.
That's because it is eerily...
Ooh, the mole be living horrible. And that looks like a remodeled bathroom, though. Why is the sink on the floor? Oh. Is this the sink on the floor or is this the sink? This is the sink. Here is the hole. Who in the hell designed this bathroom? Because you don't put a sink directly in front. Well, I guess you can put a sink directly in front of a toilet. I've never seen it like that. A sink directly in front of the toilet? I don't remember that right there, but that's some nasty.
Similar to the case of Kelly Bryant, another Pontiac mother accused of leaving her children living in squalor, abandoned for years.
And they bathrooms look damn near the same, except for the sink is on the side of the toilet in this one. Shout out to the Archer for the $2 super chat. He said, why didn't they clean up anything ever? They don't never clean. I don't understand it. And mind you, in this case, there's a 12-year-old and 2 9-year-olds. How could they not clean up? Oh, but when you're not taught like that, I don't think that they was taught like that. That is so sad. My heart goes out to them. Say, Willie, culturally accepted, community approved. There it is.
In this most recent case, the children were placed with their fathers and neighbors. Some
they was able to go with their daddy. They was placed with their daddy. Ain't that something? And I'm pretty sure that the daddy probably wanted to get the children like a long time ago, but children is best left with their mamas. Listen, y'all, the children got to damn near be dead. And a lot of times the children, they have to die before the courts give the child to their daddy.
Who did not want to appear on camera say they just hope those kids get the help they need.
Honestly, I do feel sorry for those kids.
Johnson is due back in court.
Can we stop doing that? Listen, y'all, I know that a lot of people do this right here, but I don't like when people be like, honestly, or if I'm honest, or if I was to be honest, then I would say yada, yada, yada. It put me in the mindset, so the whole time that you've been talking to me, it's been a lie. I don't like that. Shout out to David for the $5 super chat. He said the landlord needed to be in trouble too. He said, how you not check on your property? Goddamn shame out here in these streets. This is horrible. Free cola bail, let him go.
On the 25th, so be sure to stay with us for updates on this disturbing case.
You say, look at that snow bunny. Shout out to our white queen. Bang.
In Pontiac, I'm Rudolph Snyder.
Shout baby in Pontiac, if y'all would like to go, you know what I'm saying? If you around there, go ahead on and talk to that baby.
7 News Detroit.
Thank you so much, Ruda. Just heartbreaking to hear about both of these cases. Now, the kids in this case were enrolled in school, but their attendance is described as sporadic. The February case really shined a light on the role schools play in protecting children in these types of situations. In that case, Kelly Bryant's children were pulled out of one district but never enrolled in a new school, allowing them to fall off the radar.
That's a good point right there. You say not a kid, and not a daddy's got kids with PTSD. Now it's gonna be real difficult to raise them little bad ass children. Cause they probably bad. They probably bad. Hell, they already nasty. I know. I don't sound sympathetic or nothing like that right there. I don't give none of that shit. I'm trying to tell you, her body, her baby. She get to do whatever she wants to with her children. That's what y'all say. Well, that's what society and the court say, right? You say, and I bet she still got her stamps renewed. Hell, they probably dropped her stamps today. They probably gave her November stamps. They ain't get a dad nothing. Hell, as they arrested her, they should have took her card away and gave it to the daddy.
Michigan lawmakers are working to change that. State Senator Jeremy Moss put forward a bill this year that would require schools to follow up when students are transferred to another district. We just checked, and that bill remains in committee in Lansing, but we will continue.
So that bill is just sitting like on the table, like we ain't got round to it because like the government been shut down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm guessing like eventually we gonna get round to that little bill that we trying to go ahead on and pass. I just thought about this right here. What if every time that they take a woman's children, like DCF or something, while they're taking the children before they leave, they get their little card back? Yes, we came to take the children from you, Miss Such and Such, and we also need your SNAP benefit card. Just think about it. They come and they snatch the children. They come and they take the children and put the children in DCF custody, but they don't take the stamps. This bitch still get to use the stamps with no churn. If we gonna take her means away for eating, we got to take all her means away for eating, because y'all do know that she's able to eat because of the children. Well, she able to eat the way that she's been eating because of the children. If we're going to take the children away, then we need to go ahead on and take out the way that she eat, the way that she want to eat. And then we got to take not only the children. Or hell, watch it. Instead of taking the children, just take the stamps. Instead of taking the children, leave them children where they at. Her body, her baby. Just take the stamps. Hell, we saw what just been happening. I don't know how I'm gonna feed my babies. I really don't know what to do. Good mamas out here in these streets. Go ahead.
Story tonight at 5 for the second time in less than a year. A Pontiac mother has been charged in a horrifying case of child abuse. This is a completely different case than the one we've covered from.
And in the last video, y'all know that they did not give y'all the picture. I don't know why they be trying to hide these. hide these beautiful mothers. I have no idea why they do that.
In February of this year.
31-year-old Terry Omas Johnson is charged with leaving her 3 children unattended in an apartment.
That's that, baby. Shout out to Baby Al for having a real, though. Shout out to Baby Al for having a real. Shout out to Katavius. I think I said it. Katavius. Katavius. Or Katavius. Katavius. I'm going to go Tavius. Tavis, am I right? Let me know for the $5 super chat. Say what it do, Pastor Willie and chat fam. Say sorry I'm late to service, but I put some in the offering plate and hit the thumbs up button too. Appreciate that right there. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out, player out.
That didn't have working plumbing. Let's get out to Pamela Osborne live tonight. Pam, the sheriff's office calling this heartbreaking.
You say she off them churn that they take our stamps.
Absolutely, Kimberly and Ty. There was a 12-year-old girl. She was living in one of those apartments there. She was home alone with her 2 younger siblings.
And think about it. The 12-year-old girl, she probably on her cycle. Hell, the 9-year-old probably on her cycle too.
She had actually reached out fearing that there had been some sort of break-in in the apartment. When those sheriff's deputies got here, they discovered something far worse.
I got a problem because she called somebody because she thought that somebody had done broke in. She ain't called nobody to say, listen, we living in squalor and we ain't ate and all that fly shit, and damn it, we live horrible. She ain't called nobody and tell them that though.
It's just disturbing and disgusting on every level.
We can't even show you some of the evidence photos taken at this apartment on South Francis and Chandler Street in Pontiac. Oakland County Sheriff Michael Bouchard says deputies who were called here Friday discovered 3 children, ages 12 and 9, alone and in desperate need of help.
They looked in the door and they could see the deplorable conditions these kids were in.
It's hard to imagine 3 kids left alone in this with 3 cats, rotten food, no working plumbing, and feces everywhere.
Y'all know it'd be strange to me, like y'all be down bad. A lot of y'all be homeless and y'all be having a hard time feeding your children, but y'all be having pets. Pets is children too. Like men is women too. Pets is humans too. That means that the pets is another mouth to feed. Now I do understand that a lot of y'all like to have pets for your children because children like pets and stuff like that right there. But until them little bastards can go ahead on and get their little summer jobs and shit to take care of that pet, then y'all need to not get your children pets if you can't afford to have the damn pets. This is stupid. But that's your decision making. Just like your decision making was bad to create the damn children that you cannot support. The same thing with the cats and shit. Go ahead.
This is their mother, 31-year-old Terry Omas Tremise Johnson.
It look like her skin good though. Terry Omas. Her name is Terry Omas Tremise. What do you call her in short? Like TT or something like that right there? TT? Terry Omas?
31-year-old Terry Omas Tremise Johnson. The children told deputies they hadn't seen her since the day before.
Oh, so it was just like 2 days since they hadn't saw their mom.
Apparently it was not unusual for her to leave, sometimes for days at a time.
Treon is probably what they call it. Treon? Oh, all right.
When they made contact with her, she was in Ann Arbor. She showed up 3 hours later and was taken into custody. Neighbors were shocked.
I feel like they should just keep her in there, don't give her a bond out, because that's terrible how you treat them kids, leaving them there. Who knows for how long and something could have happened, and you know.
As it turns out, bond was denied Wednesday after Johnson threw her chair and cussed at the magistrate.
Apparently she didn't like the proceedings. She didn't like being held accountable. She didn't like...
2 days it is light work, so you know that this just lets us know that she been nasty. That been nasty for a long time because the house just deplorable. Like the house was nasty before she left the churn.
The bond amount. And so she started to, have an outburst, try to throw a chair, and the magistrate didn't take well to that and removed her bond.
And if there is any bit of good news here, it's that these children have been placed with relatives. Their emotional needs are being addressed as a result of this. As for that mother, she is facing 3 felony child abuse charges. We're live in...
It sounds so sad that she's facing these charges, but we know that nothing's going to come from it, like she ain't really like gonna get no time. We gonna put a bitch in the program. We gonna put a little bitch in the program because she must have been going through something. She must have been going through something. Oh, hell, the government shut down and she wasn't getting her stamps. Oh, she got PTSD. She postpartum, prepartum. This bitch parting out here in these streets. I want y'all to think about something, though. Because this is why I'm just like playing all these damn videos. So she left her children in deplorable conditions, right? That's what they just, damn it. That's what they just told us, right? We care about the children, right? One of the neighbors said the bitch didn't get no bond. Damn it, because she need to be held accountable. Got it. Because like we care about children. We care about kids.
This dumpster in Pontiac, where 3 kids used to live, now allegedly abandoned.
They had do y'all understand that that's a kitchen sink? This ain't no bathroom sink. This is the kitchen sink. They done tore the goddamn house so bad. Oh, go ahead.
Allegedly abandoned by their mother is disgusting. Look at these pictures. You saw the pictures. I mean, what's going through your mind when you see that?
I didn't know they was living in those conditions. I mean, I didn't know. I mean, I don't know.
According to the Oakland...
I don't know. You knew that bitch was nasty. Girl, I guarantee that she know her.
County Sheriff, 31-year-old Teromas Tremise Johnson, had left her 3 children alone in this apartment.
What she got in there, bitch? This is a banana box. So, okay, so if she got a banana box, you typically would get this. You would get the banana box if you like go to like the food pantries or something like that right there. This is a noodle box. And she did like a good thing. She was buying them like 20 in the pack and all that fly stuff right there. This look like she been she got like a little Chinese food or something. Why they ain't just put this like in garbage bags though? You got a 12-year-old.
Seemingly for days. A 12-year-old girl and 2 9-year-old boys lived in deplorable conditions. Rotten food, human and animal feces, no plumbing, and clogged sinks. And even though the children were enrolled in school, their attendance was poor.
They were good kids.
Briasha Wilson lived.
Briasha, man. Shout out to Briasha. Hey, Bree. He don't call her Big Bree. Hey, Bree. Briasha. How you spell that? Briasha, B-R-I, Asha, A-H-S-A, Briasha. I don't know.
Near the deplorable apartment, but says the kids just wanted to play.
They want to do something it's like they weren't getting no attention.
Did I not just tell y'all? I think she really know her. How you know the children just want to get out and play?
They want to do something it's like they weren't getting no attention. They was out all night, running up and down the street all night long. I never knew that's what they was going through indoors. You never know what a person's going through.
And Johnson,
don't I be saying that? You never know what a person going through behind closed doors. Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $5 super chat. He says some women can't handle being a woman. # poor monkey management. Facts. I like that right there. I want to back this up because again, we care about the kids, right? Briasha. Yeah. Damn it, it's an A or O. Yeah, one on.
It's like they weren't getting no attention. Yeah. They was out all night.
So you know that they was outside.
Running up and down the street
all time of night. Guess what you didn't do, sister? Because you sound like you care about the kids. You never called the police once.
Night long.
The other neighbors, we used to see them outside all the time. I knew that there wasn't no parent around there. Did y'all call the police? Nah, I just damn it, that ain't my business. But we care about these kids though. We really do care about these kids. Nobody called the police. Nobody called DCF. Anonymous. Now, do y'all know if they was like in a back and forth argument as women, somebody would have called DCF on somebody because that's how women be out here playing. If y'all beefing and shit, you got no problem with calling the police on each other. You know.
I never knew that's what they was going through indoors. You never know what a person's going through.
Now, I don't know why, but you need a invisible part right here, because this ain't, got to calm that back, babe. Put some moose on that thing.
And Johnson is now facing multiple charges for child abuse, and she's currently on probation after being convicted of retail fraud and running from the cops with her kids in the car in Rochester Hills.
You been running from the police with your children in the car? Ain't you out here still? You already on probo? Got to be more careful. I want to point something out to y'all. Watch this.
Now, when Johnson was in court for her arraignment, she was given a bond.
She was.
But after she threw a chair and swore at the judge, her bond was denied.
So, let's get this straight. Having her children in deplorable conditions, because we care about the children, we gave the little Mother of the Year a bond, because we care about the kids. She threw a chair and cussed at the judge, the magistrate, and there's no bond. Children, deplorable situation living, cussing, throwing an object at the judge. The judge that goes home to his or her house have no dealings with this mother. The children who have dealings with the mother, we get a bond for this. Throwing a chair and cursing. Oh, I can't believe you did that. That's no bond. I know. We care about kids. We really do care about kids, and the judge does also. The judge care about the children. He cared about them so much that he gave this little crazy lazy bitch a bond to be able to link back up with her children. And I'm pretty sure that when he would have gave her the bond and he would have gave her explicit rules and regulations, you do not have any contact with the children that you bought the earth through your monkey, knowing that them hoes gonna violate it anyway. We just be trying to tell people stuff, and it's like we forget that we be humans, although that we be having jobs to do. You still a human, because even you as a magistrate or a judge, if you was in a situation and somebody told you, and do not contact your kids, you're gonna be like, all right, I'm sure enough ain't. It's gonna be 3-weighing and everything. What you talking about, dog? My goddamn church. You know what I'm saying? That's how we be out here feeling. But yeah. Shout out to Pontiac. Is it something in the air? Is there any more good mamas out there like that right there? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out before the year is over. Bam. Moving right along. I ain't gonna give you much hold. Shout out to the Democrats. Y'all play too much. Listen, you Democrats. Y'all play too much. In case y'all didn't know, Trump yesterday, he had done signed a thingamajig that said, we finna open this thing back up. Bam. Soon as he opened it back up, guess what fell out of somebody's pocket? I'm gonna say fell out of somebody's pocket. Information, an email, a text message. We play too much. Dawg, listen. I'm talking about the Jeffrey Epstein emails. He opened back up the government. Now the Democrats, I like that. The Democrats are saying, ooh, Epstein had done said something about Trump. He said that, well, they not talking bad about, damn it, Trump was there. Trump knew something that was going on. Now, mind y'all, this is emails or text messages or something. That was from years ago. I think from 2011 or 2012. That the government so-called, well, the people had this type of information. Now they want to bring it to the light, and now we supposed to be like, what? Trump is in the email files, in the Epstein file? Don't know about. All right, some people, they do care. But why would they just drop this now? Here we go, y'all. Listen to this.
Breaking stories, this vote to end the government shutdown and news involving Jeffrey Epstein. Tonight, lawmakers in the House have released Jeffrey Epstein emails, including emails referencing Donald Trump. The documents obtained from the Epstein estate include at least 3 emails about Trump, what Epstein says in those emails. All of this comes as today, after weeks of delay, Speaker Mike Johnson swearing in the new member of Congress, a Democrat from Arizona, and just moments later, she was the final signature needed in a bipartisan effort to get a vote now on the release of the Epstein files.
Yes, I heard about that right there. She was waiting to get confirmed, so now she can sign off and say release this shit. All right, bam. So it happened. Well, I guess because they opened back up the government, now it was able to happen. Got it.
And late today, the effort at the White House to try to convince a Republican member of Congress to change her mind on releasing the files. Mary Roos leading us off at the White House tonight.
Now, the sad part is Trump ran on the notion that if he win, he was going to release the files. He was going to release the file. We waiting on them goddamn files. We waiting on the goddamn file. We need some more entertainment out here in the doggone street. And I know there was a whole bunch of things going on. But then again, hell, you got to ask yourself, if you was a billionaire, if you've been a millionaire a long time and now you up to a billionaire and now you got some billionaire partners and shit like that right there, we doing some freaky shit out here in these streets. Can't we just keep it 100? I know, but Willie, not with the kids. Well, it depends on what country you in. It depends on what country you in. The laws is different. We look at age different in different countries. That's what, hell, broke people do it. So what do y'all think is happening with rich folk?
Tonight in newly released emails, sex offender...
He got a look on his face like, boy, I got so many hoes. Boy, y'all have no idea. Boy, I get them before you young players get at them hoes. Boy, I get them I get them in middle school. Depends on what country you from. You know what I'm saying? Just is what it is. But we looking at the rich and the famous like, oh my God, I can't believe that they're doing anything. Bitch, we do stories on high school teachers and middle school and elementary teachers. Broke bitches. Broke dudes. But we shocked that the rich is doing shit. We got to grow up, dog.
Jeffrey Epstein repeatedly discussing Donald Trump, shedding new light on their long friendship and seeming to suggest Trump had information he never shared.
Trump on the email saying that Trump had information he never shared. Now we supposed to be upset that somebody have information about some situations that we never share. So basically, we got a problem that Trump didn't tell on himself. Why would you tell what you know if ain't nobody asking you specifically about what you know? Dog, dude, listen, we are so trained. We are so trained to believe the wording that this person just used is supposed to have us in a, wow, Trump had information and didn't say anything?
That information he never shared.
I ain't supposed to share what was going on at the parties, ho. I mean, people, remember, it's supposed to be, hell, they probably signed in NDAs.
In a 2011 exchange with his co-conspirator Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein writing the quote, dog that hasn't barked is Trump, adding one of his victims spent hours with Trump at Epstein's home, but that Trump has never once been mentioned. Maxwell replying, I have been thinking about that. The emails obtained from the Epstein estate were released by Democrats on the House Oversight Committee. Tonight, House Republicans and the White House say the victim mentioned was Virginia Giuffre, who once worked at Trump's spa at Mar-a-Lago. She had said she never saw Trump do anything inappropriate. She died by suicide earlier this year.
Oh, she had to knock herself out? She just dead? I'm not understanding, because if she worked at Trump Plaza, she was an adult. And Epstein, we talking about Epstein because of like some pedophilia type shit, right? We ain't tripping on if he was like he was pimping with some hoes or something like that, right? Right. We're not tripping about a billionaire, a billionaire having a whole bunch of bras. That's not the issue, right? I thought the issue was like with like the little girls. Notice something. They said she worked at Trump Plaza, so she was an adult. So why Why is she killing herself?
By Democrats on the House Oversight Committee. Tonight, House Republicans and the White House say the victim mentioned was Virginia Giuffre, who once worked at Trump's spa at Mar-a-Lago. She had said she never saw Trump do anything inappropriate. She died by suicide earlier this year. Trump and Epstein were friends for more than a decade.
Have you socialized with him?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever socialized with Donald Trump in the presence of females under the age of 18?
Stop. Do y'all know I'm just realizing this Epstein shit been going on since 2010? I had no idea. It's been that long? Well, how long has Jeffrey been dead? He said, sounds like to me Trump didn't bite the hook. That's what it sounds like. Trump know how to hush. Trump know how to not say shit by shit. Then I'm finna say something. This stupid. Ask that question again. Now, listen, this is a real broad question. I want y'all to understand this right here. This is a broad question.
Yes, sir.
Let me put it back up here.
Have you ever...
Have you ever socialized with Donald Trump in the presence of females under the age of 18? Y'all do know that's a broad ass question. Now watch this. Let's say he would have answered yeah. Let's say he was hooked up to a lie detector and he answered yeah. And they just left it like that. Do y'all understand that the country, well, specifically Democrats who trying to, run his name through the mud, would say, oh, he been dealing with the minors. He was there with the minors and all that fly shit. When if you ask the question, he could have been with his daughter. He could have been in a public setting. Say socializing with Donald Trump. They could have been at a football game. You know what I'm saying? At a golf tournament or anything. And if he would have just answered it yeah and left it like that, people would have been like, oh, Trump is a pedophile too. I promise you, dog. The question is damn near almost you have to say yeah. You, because you have to think. It said socialize in the presence of females under 18. He could have been with his own children and socialized with Trump. He could have been around other people's children just out and about. Now, this shit crazy, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, but go ahead. Look.
Socialized with Donald Trump in the presence of females under the age of 18.
Though I'd like to answer that question, at least today, I'm going to have to assert my 5th, 6th, and 14th Amendment rights, sir.
You don't get to be, or you don't get to be at these statuses like this right here, bitch, if you don't know how to comprehend the question. Shout out to Jeffrey. Though I like to answer the question, at least today. I'm finna evoke that 5th and the 6th, shouting, and the 14th. I didn't even know that you can evoke all of them right there. The 5th, 6th, and the 14th. Jeffrey say, nah, shout it. Nah, I listened to what you said, and I worked it out in my brain real quick. Because if I say no, that would technically be a lie. And as soon as they catch you in one lie, then you're not credible. That player that's smart. That player ain't have all that money for nothing.
6th and 14th Amendment rights, sir.
Trump insists he broke off the friendship when he learned Epstein and Maxwell were luring away women and teenage girls who worked at Mar-a-Lago.
Stole people that worked for me. I said, don't ever do that again. He did it again. And I threw him out of the place. Persona non grata. I threw him out, and that was it.
I told them don't do it with them little bit of hoes no more, man. They ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? Hell, the country ain't ready. They ready. The country ain't ready yet. Man, don't do that no more, dog.
2019 email to author Michael Wolff, Epstein writing, Trump said he asked me to resign. Never a member ever. Of course, he knew about the girls as he asked Glenn to stop. Maxwell is serving a 20-year sentence for sex trafficking. Sources say she's angling for a pardon. And just a few weeks ago, when Trump was asked about her, he didn't rule it out.
Who are we talking about?
Willie Maxwell.
You know, I haven't heard the name in so long. I can say this, that I'd have to take a look at it.
Tonight, Democrats.
I don't remember that bit. Who? Maxwell. Shit. Well, this is my second term. Shit, I guess. Man, you got to send me the paperwork. I don't know. Shout out to Trump. Shout out to Trump. Who you said?
Didn't rule it out.
Who are we talking about?
Willie Maxwell.
You know, I haven't heard the name in so long. I can say this, that I'd have to take a look at it.
Tonight, Democrats.
What's up, man? I don't remember all these people names, shit like that. Isn't Trump like 80? How old Donald Trump is right now? 79 or something like that right there? How old is Donald Trump? Let's see what I get. 79. They called it out. Player 79. Just turned 79 in June. That's what's up. Who? Maxwell? The singer? Shit, you gotta send me the paperwork, dog. What, did he write like a new song or something? I'll check it out a little later, though. You know what I'm saying?
Democrats say the new emails increase the pressure on the Justice Department to release the FBI's full Epstein files.
What I know today is that Donald Trump is the president, and he campaigned on releasing all the Epstein files. He did. Obsessed about it. Yep. His vice president obsessed about it. And now the White House is involved in a massive cover-up, and we want to know why won't they release the files?
Today, I asked the White House, in the interest of transparency, why not just go ahead, release the full files on Epstein, get this all over with?
Yeah. This administration has done more with respect to transparency when it comes to Jeffrey Epstein than any administration ever.
You do know that that's not an answer for the question. And they be trying some stuff. They be trying something. That baby did not answer the question. And I rock with Trump, but that bitch didn't answer the question. I hate when people do that right there. I really, really do. You say that's because Jeffrey knew why that question was asked, Willie. So bump what you're trying to explain about the question. There's a reason for that question, sir. Oh, no. Listen. Everything that's being asked is for a reason. And in court, we ask questions to see if you're going to lie anyway. A lot of times, listen, watch this. I would say about 80% of the things that I say, 80% of the questions that I may ask, even while doing the show, I already know the answer. I don't. But I may ask a question just to see how other people is, what's on other people's mind and stuff like that right there. But I can tell you this right here, when you ask a question like that, if he would have not invoked the 5th, 6th, and the 14th, some shit like that right there, his truthful answer would have had to be yes. And the person asking the question know that his answer was supposed to be yes, as long as they have been friends for over a decade. But if he would have got the yes, it could have been twisted in the public, which would have made it very, very difficult for even Trump to become president. Again, you know what I'm saying? It would have looked real, real bad if the answer would have been yes, and they could have spunt it the way that they wanted to spin it. That's all I'm saying. But every question is for a reason.
Of House lawmakers have been circulating a petition to force a full vote to demand the Justice Department release the files. They've been one name short, House Speaker Mike Johnson refusing to swear in Arizona Congresswoman Adelita Grijalva, who was...
He did, right? Right, he did ask Maxwell to stop. Stop trafficking them old, baby. Damn it, the government, damn society ain't ready for that right now. Y'all got to stop doing, y'all got to do this shit voluntarily, man. Which is kind of strange to me because they could have got women to volunteer. When you got that type of money, man, broke dudes is getting bad bitches, y'all. I want y'all to really just think about it. The broke dudes getting bad bitches. Dudes who got a little 100 pack getting bad bitches. 1,000 there's getting bad bitches. 100,000 there, damn it, 6 figures getting bad bitches. Millionaires, billionaires, they going. You ain't got to traffic shit. Which I don't think that she should have been in jail for 20 years because, hell, it should maybe cut in half. Okay, we're going to give her 10 for, I guess, trafficking minors. All right, cute, whatever. They minors, they can't. All right, cool. I don't understand trafficking adults. I just don't understand it.
Was elected 7 weeks ago. He blamed the government shutdown, but today with the House back in session, Grijalva finally sworn in. And minutes later, signing the petition.
I will sign the discharge petition right now to release the Epstein files.
Okay.
Justice cannot wait another day.
And David, in another twist, the White House is trying to pressure Republicans to switch their vote on that petition. Today, summoning Congresswoman Lauren Boebert here to the White House to the Situation Room, where the Attorney General and the FBI director tried to convince her not to do it. But tonight, she's still signed on to try and force the release of these files.
She a mole. It's a mole. Damn it. Listen, man, the Republicans say, hey, Shawty, you got to change your vote, baby. We don't need to listen. A whole bunch of us don't. Now, I want y'all to understand, a lot of people just focusing on Trump. They're just focusing on Trump. I guarantee you, it's a lot of people in Congress. There's a lot of people in Congress who out here making your goddamn laws who done been on that island. There's a lot of people who done dealt with Jeffrey, who is making the rules and the regulations for the country. This is, when you see, or when you don't see, or when people is real quiet, notice how the entertainers has been real quiet about Diddy. Real quiet. We ain't heard from really nobody, right? It's only been probably like 3 or 4 entertainers or rappers have said something about Diddy since his incident. The masses ain't said shit about Diddy. That's why the masses of politicians haven't said anything about Epstein. Do you know that little mama might get knocked off or something like that right now? About these goddamn files? You're trying to destroy families. What's done is done.
She's still signed on to try and force the release of these files. David.
All right, Mary Bruce.
I say release the file. Only because, y'all, we need some more oomph out here. We need like a tragedy, like a real big tragedy. I thought that this right here was gonna be like a real big tragedy, like the government being shut down and shit like that right there. But we done let y'all go back to work. You know, yeah, we ain't get you little petty little stamps back. So it really ain't get to that point. Like we need, well, I need something that's real, like this something that we gonna talk about for a good little minute. You know, so we need some like these files, and then once the files drop and y'all see y'all best politician or y'all best athlete or some, the ones who you have put on pedestals and shit like that who had dealings with Epstein, and now you sad and shit and you depressed cause you look at people and be like, they would never. Y'all gotta stop that fly shit right there. Listen, bitch, I don't know what I would do. You know what I'm saying? So I damn sure can't put nothing past what somebody else would do. Trying to tell you, boy, who? You say, Willie, she won't live long enough to see the results of the findings. Bam! You say, Willie, the files not released because they wouldn't hurt Trump. Well, listen, I thought that the Democrats had the files and they was why wasn't the files dropped under Biden? I wonder if Biden knew Epstein. Hold on. Did Joe Biden have dealings with Jeffrey Epstein? Well, my AI little la won't help, so let's go to AI mode. I don't know why she acting flaky. Hold on. President Joe Biden has not been found to have had any direct dealings with Jeffrey Epstein. Some claims of a connection have been debunked as misinformation or relate to the Biden administration official, doctored photos, false flight claims, and Trump allegations. Oh, all right. So if he ain't have no dealings with Epstein, why didn't the Democrats drop it? I don't understand. Oh, yeah. Clinton had something to do with Jeffrey. If the Democrats had the Jeffrey Epstein's files, why they didn't release them under Joe Biden? Got to go to my AI mode, man. Come on. My AI little Lala must be sick. Oh, they can't answer that question? I might have to go to Chat GPT, man. What the hell? Let's try it one more way. Hold on. Why didn't the Jeffrey Epstein's files get released under Joe Biden? God, my AI little Lala taking a nap, man. She ain't doing nothing tonight. And then I go to the AI mode, and nope. They don't want to touch on that question. Google tripping. You say Biden brother got an island across from Jeff. You lying to me? Oh yeah. Chris Rock knew Epstein. Yeah. I just want to say it like this right here. You say Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen know Jeffrey. Hold on. Can I have a list of celebrities that knew Jeffrey Epstein? They don't want to give it to me. They say Bill Clinton, Michael Jackson. They would throw Mike up in there. I'm looking for like a list, and they just gonna give me like the biggest people. I don't want the biggest people. The client list. So that's what we waiting on, the client list. Clients. And they say that he was doing some nasty stuff, like at the island. Where is Jeffrey Epstein Island? Hold on. Where is Jeffrey Epstein's island? Jeffrey Epstein's island is Little St. James, and Great St. James is located in the Virgin Islands. Isn't that by the biz? Jeffrey Epstein Island is out there close to the Virgin Islands. That is hilarious, y'all. But it makes sense if he getting them like real young, then a lot of them, they would have been virgins. Do y'all understand what's going on? The Virgin Islands, you say, and he was down with like Madonna them too. Hey, man, these people with me. Listen, y'all got to stop thinking that people got the same morals. Yep, Oprah. Oprah cool with Jeffrey. You know what I'm saying? Ellen did leave the United States, and listen, she said, now, shout out to Ellen, because she said if Trump become president again, she was out. She stood 10 toes down and she was out. But I don't think that it was so much about Trump being president. Remember, like I just said, Trump was pushing that if I become president, I'm finna release this shit. Huh? So it's something that I think that Ellen is a client too. Say Jay-Z and Beyonce. A lot of people don't want this list out, y'all. I know. A lot of people just mad with Trump. He need to release him. Man, listen, man. If you been doing some scrank, bitch, I may say all type of fly shit to get me the job, bitch. But listen, we gonna have complications and shit when it's time to go through releasing the shit that I promised y'all that I was gonna release. Bitch, I got the job now. I ain't got to do shit that I said. And I can't run no more, so shit, I can lie all day long. What, you gonna fire me? Shout out Sensei for the $5 super chat. You say, hate, I'm missing the game to work. Say, but paper calls. You say, 5 more for the machine. I appreciate that right there. Get that bag. Shout out Sugar Bell. Shout out to Sugar Bell for the $2 cash out. You say, if Trump was on the files, they wouldn't drop it. You got a point. You got a point because they wanted Trump to be president. Y'all, all this shit is for a reason. But they know that they can pull on the heartstrings of us mere civilians. We just civilians. We can't do nothing. We can get angry and do podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sugar Bill for the $2 cash app. You say if when he came down the escalator in 2016, hashtag pay it. Pay at. Donovan Mitchell, he say time to drink Henny and Lemon. Leonardo DiCaprio, yeah, he say just like when Trump didn't release his taxes, but he didn't have to. Right there, he didn't have to release the taxes. It was just something that all presidents did, but they didn't have to. Which is still kind of strange because even when he was running against Hillary, he pointed out the same tax laws that y'all use to hide money and don't have to pay taxes is the same tax laws that I use. See, and once you put your business out there like that right there, I don't even think that they should have been putting out their taxes anyway. Like I need y'all in my. Why do I need the whole country in my business? Supposed to just who was doing the hiring in the government. Why do like the world need to know what the hell I got going on? Huh? Don't make no damn sense. Shout out to Roshan for the $2 cash out. You say Ellen left because she got kicked off her own show. Oh, she lost her own show? What? No. I thought she just had done quit the show and she wanted to be with her little la. He say Russell Simmons and old Jeffrey used to kick it and she, yeah. Yeah. It's doggone shame. Y'all, but listen, I hope that y'all not gonna let this type of stuff affect how y'all living out here in these streets. Huh? Because you really gotta ask yourself this right here. Now, I do understand that there is some illegal things. There's some illegal things, and a lot of us feel like because somebody made something illegal that if I don't abide by this rule, then I'm the problem. Because somebody else created this law and that fell on the people's morals that if I don't think the same, then there's something wrong with my morals. And I say it that way because I got to point out, again, if Florida is 18, Georgia is 16, we got states where it's 15. All of these is different people who created these laws, so these different morals. I'm just trying to point out that all of our morals is not the same, and it don't make nobody else's morals worse than somebody else's. Just because somebody morals said, okay, they got to be 18. Y'all think that their morals is absolutely like yours? Because see, that person who will still make a law of it's supposed to be this age that you deal with somebody is the same person who will be smashing somebody that's 12 or 13 years old. Why? Because we have no idea what goes on behind closed doors. Just saying. Shout out to Roshan for the $1 cash app. He say show was shut down due to hostile work environment. You is lying to me. I didn't. Oh, so she was like a bitch out here in these streets. She was bad for business. Got to be more careful. You say yeah, so man, listen. You got that type of paper, you able to do some shit that your mind just thought of doing because you can. I know you would never do this. You would not. Yeah. And you may be right until you get in a position to, well, yeah. Like a lot of people may say, I ain't gonna never smoke no weed. Yeah, well, technically you may not because of your job. Mess around and get rich. Or mess around and you build you a business and you don't have to work for nobody. You may not try some weed. Because you don't need the job. You see what I'm saying? A lot of time we say stuff because of the position that we is in. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would never have a threesome or foursome or multiple people having sex with me until you is in a good position to where you can. Now you got yachts and shit. You at different parties and shit. Damn the threesomes. You might be having fivesomes and sixsomes. Got that paper now. You know, you can just say, I'm trying to help. I'm really, really trying to help. We have a Miami woman who is a woman who is a liar. Who is a liar. I've been saying this for so long. Women, y'all is the biggest goddamn liars on the planet. I will not fold when it comes down to that right there. I got to give y'all credit when credit is due. Can't nobody lie more than a woman. Maybe y'all built that way. Maybe y'all just built that way. I don't know. It's something in y'all that got y'all. Bitch, the sun out. No, it ain't. Damn. The sun is out. Nuh-uh. Bitch, the water wet. Water is dry. Y'all will just say some shit. Why? What's wrong with you good people? We have a mother who has been arrested after the deputies say that her 9-month-old son had done died for ingesting meth and cocaine.
Now 4:30 in South Florida, a mother facing a number of disturbing charges in connection to the death of her 9-month-old daughter.
And police say the baby died after ingesting lethal amounts of cocaine and meth. A local 10's crime specialist Bridget Matter is live. She's in Southwest Miami-Dade with some disturbing details for us. Bridget?
Christy Louie, this is really disturbing and sad. Not only did the medical examiner find cocaine and meth in this 9-month-old baby's system, they also found feathers and eggshells in the baby's stomach.
Feathers? What the fuck? How the hell the baby get the feathers? What is that about? You say, I disagree. A liar is a liar, regardless of a gender. Yeah, see, you can disagree, but I say women lie way more than men. See, women come outside lying. Women come out to the world lying. Off rip. Before you even say anything to a woman, she's already lied. A man can't compete.
Officers also said in the report that this home where they found this child was not fit for children to be living. They found trash and food all over the floor. An officer even had to stop one of the other children inside from drinking baby oil when they responded to the house.
Baby oil? Well, they had a diddy party?
We do want to show you a mugshot of the mother. Her name is Natalia Munez Paulino. According to investigators, her 9-month-old baby died after ingesting drugs. According to police, she told investigators she and the baby fell asleep. When she woke up, the 9-month-old was dead, but she kept changing her story, telling DCF the baby drowned in a bathtub, telling the child's father the baby choked. This happened back.
This bitch lied to everybody. She told multiple lies. She could not come up with, and this what tells you that women is really, really great. Well, they're not good at it, but women is like the biggest lies. She could not pick one lie and stick to the lie. She had to keep topping the lie. She had to tell multiple lies for one situation. You just got to get your life together, baby.
Back in July of last year, the 26-year-old woman was recently arrested. According to reports, police were trying to find her for some time. The child's father also told investigators she admitted in the past to him she used drugs, and he did see drugs in the home, but he was not there at the time of the baby's death. I did speak to a neighbor off camera. He said that he did see this woman pregnant at one point, but he never saw the baby after that.
Yeah, we always gonna see him pregnant.
She is facing a second-degree murder charge as well as aggravated child abuse. For now, we're live in Southwest Miami-Dade. Bridget Matter, Local 10 News.
And we say, no. Damn it, we went to sleep and woke up, the baby gone.
And food all over the floor. An officer even had to stop one of the other children inside from drinking baby oil when they...
Baby oil? What the hell going on?
They responded to the house. We do want to show you a mugshot of the mother. Her name is Natalia.
You say she look like she cute? She do look a little cute, though. She look like she's scared, though. She look like I ain't supposed to go to jail, though.
Munez Paulino.
The baby dead.
According to investigators, her 9-month-old baby died after ingesting drugs. According to police, she told investigators she and the baby fell asleep. When she woke up, the 9-month-old was dead. But
you would think to yourself, my baby just died due to my negligence. I think I would be one of them ones who say, man, it's my fault. Just go ahead on and give me what you're going to give me, pimp. My fault. There's no room. Because I technically done killed my baby. Like, but your body, your baby.
She kept changing her story, telling DCF the baby drowned in a bathtub, telling the child's father the baby choked. This happened.
Baby choked, baby drowned, baby was dead when I woke up.
Back in July of last year, the 26-year-old woman was recently arrested. According to reports, police were trying to find her for some time. The child's father also told investigators she admitted in the past.
You would not think that she was this wide, though, according to her face. You can, damn it, you see a little chubby on her, you know, but while she in court and she's staying like to the side, that baby wide, though.
Happened back in July of last year, the 26-year-old woman.
About right there. She got a little chest on her, though, but she look a little wide, and she's just 26. Y'all be, oh, Jesus. Y'all don't care about nothing. What the hell? Remember like when y'all used to keep up with your shapes and stuff like that right there? Shit gone. You said the baby was high as hell. High as hell. The mama done slipped. The baby done got that dope. Hell, she probably beat the baby to death. Though. You don't snort at my shit, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Try to do something to you. Oh, I did say that I was going to give y'all this right here. Because I saw that, I just wanted to see what this right here was going to say, y'all. Listen, well, y'all hit the thumbs up button, man. Y'all share. Is we over 200 with the thumbs up? Because I can't see it. Let me refresh. What are we looking like? We at 182. 182, 42 past the hour. Y'all, can we get some more likes? You said, I guess you never heard of a cause of death thing. Nah, hell no. She's just 26. She don't know no better. 9-month-old, just dead. Hold on. Did I just miss something? Let me scroll up. I don't see the super chat. What you talking about? I see you said something to go back up to your super chat. But anyway, I guess okay, I got that right there. Bam. You say baby running around like diaper man. Y'all come on, hit the thumbs up. Let me give y'all this one. Let me get this out the way. Okay, the government done shut down. We threw it that Jeffrey. We got him out the way. Oh, wow. I think I said something about this like a while back. But in California, did y'all hear about this right here? 17,000 CDLs has been revoked.
For thousands of commercial drivers across the state were revoked. And that includes operators of semi-trucks, school buses, and even some construction workers. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy says that this is because they were illegally issued to, quote, dangerous foreign drivers. But the Trump administration and Governor Gavin Newsom's office have different stories about why this happened. NBC4's Alex Bouzier joins us live from the Commerce truck stop with those details. Alex.
Yeah, today the Department of Transportation put out a statement saying that those 17,000 CDLs were revoked in the state of California because they were illegally issued. But the governor's office quickly responded, saying the Department of Transportation just isn't sharing the truth.
Today, truck drivers got back on the road after filling up at the Commerce truck stop. On the same day, U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy said the California DMV revoked 17,000 commercial driver's licenses in the state because Duffy said the CDLs were illegally issued to, quote, dangerous foreign drivers. This morning, the California DMV asked the governor's office to respond, and Governor Newsom's spokesperson said, quote, once again, the Sean Road Rules Duffy fails to share the truth, spreading easily disproven falsehoods in a sad and desperate attempt to please his dear leader. The governor's office says the impacted drivers are not illegal immigrants and that the licenses were withdrawn due to, quote, inconsistency with California law.
The licenses was withdrawn due to inconsistencies of California law. So whether the other dude said it trying to please his daddy or whoever he had done said, or if what the governor is saying is right, either which way, the fact is 17,000 licenses got revoked.
DMV didn't respond when asked for further clarification on what that means. But the news comes 1 month after a semi-truck driver who was in the United States illegally was accused of causing a crash that killed 3 people in Ontario. And it follows the California DMV's announcement in September that the DMV cannot issue or renew CDLs to people who are here legally in the United States but are not permanent residents or citizens.
You say they be in the DMV out here in Cali. What is it? Deep and funky as hell. He says stinking up the whole office. Wow.
We have definitely seen the impact on our students.
Rosie Trujillo is the office manager at the Los Angeles Trucking College.
We've had students here, and he had already his license, was working, family man, so he just had to go to the DMV and renew his license. He had a DACA, he went, and when he tried to renew it, he couldn't anymore. They said that they don't accept it unless he has residency or citizenship.
And Rosie...
Yeah, that's how it should be. You shouldn't be able to have a CDLs without having residency and citizenship. The hell they drive. But the same thing was going, well, close to the same thing was going on in Dade County too. In Hialeah, they was passing that CDL too, and then the feds had to come on down there and snatch all them damn driver licenses back.
He says most of their students weren't born in the United States.
Not a lot of people that have the citizenship or residency want to do this. It's people that come from other countries.
People from other countries, they really, really want to work. I understand that, but damn it, that's a law that's being broken then. They can want to do everything that they want to damn do. If they're not a citizens or have residency, they should not be truck drivers.
With DACA, with work permits, they're the ones that really want that change in their lives, and they were the ones coming to get their CDL license. We're just afraid that it's going to impact and affect our business, and we don't want it to. We want to be here for a long time.
Of course, y'all want to be here for a long time. So what y'all need to do in y'all state is incentivize Californians to become truck drivers. That's all. Make being a truck driver a good thing. Because the one thing that us truckers know about a lot of drivers, especially with the owner operators and shit like that right there, they take loads at a real low cost, making it harder for other owner operators to make money. And they are usually the non-English speakers. They is usually the ones who is not citizens, usually the ones who don't have residence. So in my mind, damn it, their license need to be taken. And it just be sad to me with you Democrats who be like, yeah, we need the illegals. We need the people from the other country. They ain't doing nothing taking y'all goddamn jobs. Well, hell, the jobs that you don't want to do. But maybe you will want to do them. Now that y'all see that truckers actually make money, which y'all should have been knowing that shit before the illegals went to coming on in. But anyway.
So the bottom line is the Trump administration and Governor Newsom's team tell different stories about why this happened. But either way, 17,000 drivers with CDLs in the state of California are no longer able to legally drive with that CDL here in the state.
Do y'all know? And places like the East Coast get a lot of their stuff from the West Coast. Listen, if you is a trucker in California, you can always get a load coming out of California. See, in Florida, you can get a load out of Florida, but it's more difficult to get a load out of Florida going anywhere else. That's why, like a lot of people, they don't like to stop in Florida. You know what I'm saying? If they come to Florida, they like to already have a round trip, like going somewhere else and they're getting paid. You know what I'm saying? But coming out of Cali, it's just so much work coming out of Cali. God damn, 17,000. And they talk about truckers and school bus drivers. God damn, dog. Whew. Well, we know who's hiring. Listen, we know where the job's at. I'll tell you that much. Let me play something else before I get on up out of here, because I've been holding this right here for 3 days because I didn't want to beat a dead horse. But now since the horse alive, I'm gonna go ahead on and try to beat on it. I was supposed to did this a few days ago because there's something about this story that I wanted to point out. They say it's heartbreaking. The TSA worker and a mother of 2 details her life during this shutdown. And I want y'all to listen to this story because I keep trying to tell y'all, the media has been trying to force us to feel some type of way when these stories shouldn't even be a part of the shutdown.
Pawns on a chessboard. We're people.
Good morning. Good morning.
They don't understand what a government shutdown is. My daughter made a comment the other day, well, Mommy, you can just go to the bank. What parent wants their child to see them struggling and upset and crying because you're worried about not only where the food's coming from, but we're right around the corner from the holidays.
And we'll keep on fighting to the end.
They want to send a list to Santa, and how do you sit there and hear them talking about that and know that this year you may not be able to pull that off? It's heartbreaking.
Breakfast.
It's these simple moments, Mom Maggie Sabatino making breakfast for her 8-year-old daughter Kenzie and 9-year-old son Callan, that lately have become more difficult.
Stop. Can't let you slide, white queen. Can't let you slide, baby.
Breakfast for her 8-year-old daughter Kenzie and 9-year-old son Callan.
Breakfast. So in my mind, if she gave her a corn dog, y'all do understand that they make these pancakes and sausages, corn dogs, and that looked like she gave her son some potato chips. Corn dog and potato chips, which is cheap.
That lately have become more difficult, all because Sabatino works for the federal government.
We were told if you call in sick, you have to provide medical documentation. When I call out, I tell them the truth. Can't afford childcare.
Tell them the truth. Can't afford childcare. Can't come to work, so I got to watch my kids. Got it.
For the last 13 years, she's worked as a lead TSA agent at the Philadelphia International Airport. Sabatino's also the executive vice president of her local union chapter. But now she and roughly 1.5 million other federal workers are going without a paycheck.
Y'all understand? She ain't just got hired this year, last year, or the year before last. Have been a federal agent for 13 years. She been like a high ranking. She been like a lead. It's been like a shift leader for 13 years, man. 13 years. This shit been set down to 43 days. You can't make it. Yeah, 13 years and no savings. She say, and this year when the kids, they want to send a letter to Santa, and then you worried about how you're going to make this happen. Bitch, you been on the job 13 years, bitch, you ain't got a few dollars? Wow.
Struggling to make ends meet. And it's not her first rodeo.
Completely different than the last one.
Remember, so she's been through multiple shutdowns.
Went through, which was considered to be the longest in government history. This one, there is no support from TSA's leadership in Philadelphia.
Her last paycheck was on October 11th and far from what she normally gets.
Full taxes come out of that. By the time it's done, you're receiving $104. That's not a paycheck.
Can somebody, because I'm not in Philly and I don't work for TSA, can somebody tell me what she means by they took out full taxes or all the taxes? I've never heard, I don't understand that part. So let me back that up so it can be clear.
Check was on October 11th and far from what she normally gets.
Full taxes come out of
full taxes. Full taxes come out the check and you left with $104. What is she talking about? I don't understand what full taxes is. Don't full taxes come out every time you get paid? Shout out to We Count Money over here for the $1 cash out. You say they know the government not finna stay closed. You got a point. Got a point. Here we go.
That by the time it's done, you're receiving $104. That's not a paycheck. That's supposed to carry you over through a shutdown.
It's supposed to carry you over through the shutdown. You say the tax is based on what you made. Yeah, right. So I am not understanding what she mean by full taxes. It's supposed to be full. Every paycheck I've ever gotten, they always take out full taxes. I don't get it.
This is the little bit that is in here. You have some raviolis. This is enough to hold over for maybe another week. The
this is maybe a week.
Fridge.
That is maybe a week. That in her freezer. Now y'all understand, she's not getting paid. She's not getting paid now. Watch this.
You have some raviolis. This is...
She's not getting paid. Can you look in that freezer and tell me this is only going to last us a week?
Enough to...
We not getting no money now. Should this last you longer than a week? I don't know what's in none of this shit right here. Oh, these is ices. So this water. All right. That's Kool-Aid. Go ahead.
Hold over for maybe another week. The fridge is pretty much empty.
Okay.
All of those bills are due at the...
Watch this. Hold on. What's in the Frigidaire?
For maybe another week. The fridge is pretty much empty.
See, like this Tropicana shit, it's costing you too much money. This is why y'all be out here broke. This shit right here. And what is this type of milk? She got this new type of milk thing or something in these jugs.
It's pretty much empty.
Is it that y'all women just don't know how to shop? I don't. Every woman for the past week and a half to where they have been showing the Frigidaires, we have been able to point out, and at least I have been able to point out that y'all just don't know how to shop.
All of those bills are due at the beginning of the month. And there's no pay coming in to pay them. They gave us a letter for us to give to our creditors.
Gave y'all a letter list from Homeland Security. Get it to the people that you owe. Just see what they say. You say, Willie, she need to have a whole bunch of lunch meat and bread with some lettuce and tomatoes, making nothing but good sandwiches at her for dinner. Yeah. She be doing something different.
Most of them don't accept it. They want their money.
You say most of the creditors, they don't accept that little letter?
She's contemplating applying for SNAP benefits.
See, and this the thought process between, this is the difference in between men and women. I got my last check on October the 11th. I got a $104 check. What's in my freezer is supposed to last for a week. I got 2 children. I still got to go to work, stuff like that right there without getting paid. But I'm contemplating filling out for SNAP. Mind y'all, this was in October when she got her last check. In October, they was kind of saying that they may not get stamps for November, but you could still put in applications for food stamps. She had to think about it.
Give to our creditors. Most of them don't accept it. They want their money.
She's contemplating applying for SNAP benefits, once called food stamps. But as this government shutdown drags on, now the longest in U.S. history, SNAP is out of money.
I don't even understand why would you contemplate filling out for food stamps. I don't understand that. It's a no-brainer.
This is the first time in history that SNAP...
Remember, this was before they went to saying that, the people, they may not get their stamps in November if her paycheck was on October the 11th.
Benefits were not issued fully to individuals, not even during the first shutdown, during the first Trump administration in 2018 to 2019, were benefits issued half or delayed as they're being done at this moment.
You say, can a federal employee get federal aid? Yeah. There's so many people who work for the feds who get food stamps.
When you went up and applied for emergency SNAP, they also gave a list of pantries as opposed to giving you SNAP benefits.
Sabatino and so many others may now have no choice but to rely on the help of food banks.
Do what you have to when you have kids. They have to eat.
Like millions of others, Sabatino...
I'm gonna leave it right there. That's all that I really want to show y'all. The thought process of these good mothers is correct. Oh wait, well hell, it done open back up now, so I don't even need to play that other stuff. But yeah. It's just a shame though, just to actually see and listen when these good mothers be talking. We would think that these good mothers have like really, really good thoughts or bright futures ahead of themselves, and they real, educated out here in these streets, and they just be down so bad. Not all. I do understand, but damn. You say she make too much money for SNAP, but no. Once she got her last check, when the government closed, she contemplated. She had to think about, oh, should I fill out for SNAP? She had to think about this shit. That's what's up. Give y'all something to pat on the back. Y'all made it to the end of the nightly news around here in the street. What it do? Thank you. I think I done found one. I think I done found the black Xbox. I think I done found the Xbox Series X. Look like somebody down bad. They say is working fine. $190. They say it's working fine. And they got a carbon black joystick. I may have to reach out, but this is up in Orlando. I may have to let me save this right here. I'm gonna go ahead and save that right there. I got to go ahead on and see what's up with that right there. Because it's crazy. I just want it, and I might play it like one time, but because I have like a video game room, you know what I'm saying? I just like to buy shit and like to have stuff. So I could say, back in my day, we had this. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that right there before things go to getting really, really bad out here. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here in these streets say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call, your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm here. I really do appreciate y'all for being around here. They say, nah, Willie, get that PS5. Oh, I got a PS5. I got a PS4 right here too. Damn it, I can't pull it all the way over here. But yep. I got my 4 over here. I got my 5 in the other room, which I don't play none of these shits. I don't play none of them, but I want to get back into playing them. I really want to take some me time and get back into playing video games. Put me on the headset and post up in the corner. Spend about 10, 12 hours on that bitch. Just enjoying life, dog. You said, what's your gaming tag? I don't even have one no more. I had one like this should been like over a year and a half or something like that right now. I just wanna remember back when we were kids, man, and like the video games was out and we ain't had like no bills and no churn. We ain't had no bills and no churn. All we did was play video games. Well, back in my day, we used to go outside and stuff like that right there. But when we came inside, you know what I'm saying? We just played video. That's all that we had to do was just play video games, man. And life was so much better. Life was so much better when we were kids. Back in my day, Say no video games. Say midday news. That's what's up. He said I haven't touched my PS4 since 2020. Yeah, me, it's going on about 2 years since I touched this damn thing, and it's right here. Like it's literally right here. You know, but I'm trying to set up basements and shit like that right there. Try to get shit together. You know. You say, Willie, you had a gaming stream. Yeah. I used to do it on the number 4 channel. But I hadn't got into some other business things and had to stop doing that. You know, so I can get the business up, and we've been running ever since and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I got to get back to the fun stuff, man. Because like we be too serious. We be too serious out here, and I'm not trying to take nothing serious. I ain't trying to take nothing serious like that right here. I got to get me a pinball machine. I remember my daddy bought me like a pinball machine like in 84, I think. Like 83 or 84 or something like that right there. The best thing I ever had in my goddamn life. Oh, Jesus, I miss them days. I sure enough do. Y'all, listen, y'all finna go on and get on up out of here, man. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. Y'all please remember to watch the standalone videos. I be putting in work for you good people, and hopefully you all is enjoying, and hopefully being entertaining out here. I'm hoping that I'm doing a good job, and thank you. I'll say a pinball table, a ping pong table. I ain't played on one of them in so goddamn long. I'm thinking about buying me a pool table too. I need me a goddamn pool table. Oh boy, I ain't played pool in so long. I got sticks and gloves and shit. I miss playing pool. I used to get that money. Oh well, we don't want to talk about that right now. But anyway, y'all gonna go on and get on up out of here tomorrow, SCD Friday. Y'all get prepared to go on and share yourself. Share yourself. Don't be afraid. Stop following the people morals. Do exactly what you want to do with your doggone life. If you not doing what you want to do, you not living the life that you want to live. You ain't living, you just alive. And I appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. Y'all finna go on and get on up out of here. All links is down there in the description. Thank you.